What's going on, everybody out there on the internet? My name is FearedAngel, and welcome back to a beautiful episode of World of Warcraft. I almost want to say, I keep almost wanting to say classic because that's what I was used to recording, but we're not doing that. This is current WoW. This is the typical. This is the peak WoW. And the last two videos we were doing some PvP at low level, but now we're gonna focus on actually leveling up our guy. And we got our first actual mace. Hey, and we just got Flame Tongue.
By the light embrace
an actual. We don't want to do that one. That's the freaking Kessel run. We ain't doing the Kessel run, buddy.
Wishes to you.
Buddy boy. We're not doing that one. It's this one. We get it. Ooh, a sand pie. A sand pear pie. I'm not doing that quest. We're continuing on. We're moving on without him. We're gonna go ahead and go to the Blood Watch. Goodbye. I'm not doing the Kessel run. It's not happening. I will not do it. I refuse. I will not do your timed mission with a slow Elec. I refuse. Will not. Cannot make me. But Flame Tongue scorches your target, dealing 9 damage. Yes. Yes. So this is a... It's basically like Rock Biter, just to use it to do damage, but then your weapons go fiery, and you do extra fire damage now. So our auto attacks are going to do even more. And I can't wait until we get Wind Fury, man. Level 24, that's what we're aiming for. That's what we're aiming for. Because at level 24, we get Wind Fury, we're gonna be hitting people a lot. And I don't know if you guys have guessed why it's called Bloodmist Isle yet. I don't know. Maybe if I don't know. I could give you guys a hint of why it's called Bloodmist, but I don't know. Can't make it that easy for you, right, guys? Right? Bloodmist, like a red crystal. Bloodmist. It's because it's very red and crimson. There's not actually blood here, even though, I mean, you do kill things here, so maybe it is a little bloody. But it's just because it's very red, because there's red crystals here. And other more landed crystals. Welcome to the Blood Watch. We'll do... I don't know. There's a lot of quests here, and Blood Watch quests kind of blue. Bring Deathclaw's Paw. Maybe we'll do that one. Where's that one at? Oh, that's way over there. We ain't doing that one. We ain't doing that one.
Good fortune.
Vindicator.
Favor the road
Eh.
traveled by.
I don't really want to do any of these quests. I really want to travel to Darkshore, guys. We might travel to Darkshore today. I don't know. It's kind of where I want to go. But before any of that, let's where's the innkeeper here? Because if I'm wanting to explore, innkeeper. Where's the innkeeper? I'm looking for the innkeeper, y'all. Why is my character so slow? My goodness. You think a guy that has legs of an animal will be able to run fast, but apparently not. There we go. Hello, my good sir.
Find what you seek.
Make this in your home. Yes. So that way. Alright. We're going to hop on our little chauffeur just to chauffeur you around. You guys get it? Alright, so welcome to Bloodmist Isle. The reason it's called Bloodmist Isle is because it's red, of course. Duh. And red is the color of blood. Duh. Hence, Bloodmist Isle. The red part of the ship crashed here, and it's infecting the land or something. I don't remember the entire lore of this area. But there's really only one thing I want to show off here, and that's this little... Because the whole other part of this area just looks the same. It's all just like this, blue trees with red ground and red rivers. But I want to come over here because there's dragons. This will be the first time, if you make a Draenei, and this is like your very first time playing, this might be the first time you see dragons. Right over here. I really don't want to have to swim, but it looks like we might have to swim over at the Crimson Reach. Yep, we're going to swim in our car. Go, car, go. Drive on through that water. That's right. Drive on through. You show that water who's boss. Tell them you don't live by normal car rules. But yeah, you get little baby dragons. Little babies. But then there's a bigger one up top. If he's up there. Oh, there he is. There's that big boy. Look at that big boy Razor Maw. Look at that guy there. Isn't he cute? Isn't he a cutie pie? He's kind of like a ghost dragon. He's kind of like translucent. I don't know. It's kind of weird. All right. Well, that's what I wanted to show you guys. But yeah, that's Bloodmist Isle. It's very red. Quests aren't very entertaining, if I'm being honest. Don't attack me, man. Come on. I was just trying to... You son of a gun. I was trying to hearth. Thank you very much. I'm trying to fly back to the Exodar so we can take the ship over to Darkshore. But yes, say goodbye, everybody, to very abrupt ending to the Draenei starting area. The reason we're doing that is because, as I said a billion times, these quests are dated. Not very fun. Not very engaging. Wants me to rip my eyes out. Oh, hey, it's Prophet Valen, the leader of the Draenei. But, we're gonna go over here to the Hippogriff Master. And that is the reason I set my hearth here, too, because I could do that. I could show off something and hearth all the way back. Smart, isn't it?
Is a blessing.
All right, we want...
May your days
I
be long,
hear...
and your
I was
hardships
gonna say, I knew I heard something. It's a night elf.
Arcanon Poros.
We're gonna travel to the Exodar. And as we travel, you can get another little glimpse at the land. The landscape that is Bloodmist Isle. Yeah, and there's like a part of the spaceship over there. So you can kind of see the rings around it. There's blood elves over there that are trying to take control of the technology. Technology! Alright, so to get out of here, we are looking for... There's like a little ledge. I think it's in here. It's like a little path upwards. It is in here. We're looking for the Vault of Lights. Welcome to the Vault of Lights. Oh, there's demons. Yeah, those are demons. For the Burning Legion. The enemies of the Draenei. And I think those are just like holograms. For whatever reason, information. I don't know. Who knows what the heck the Draenei do in their spare time. Look at crystals. Apparently. Lots of crystal new age stuff, probably. Using crystals to heal their wounds. Whatever the heck people that believe in crystals think. Hold it up to your brain and get rid of your tumor, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. Alright, very slowly. Very slowly we make our way up. Up the Vault of Lights. Say goodbye, everybody, to the Exodar. We probably will never return. Goodbye, Exodar. Goodbye. So long. Farewell. Goodbye. You beautiful bastard. Alright, and then you should end up out here. And you're going to come over to these docks here. And we're going to wait for the boat. Oh, wait. The boats doesn't come anymore, does it? We might have to take the flight path. Oh, man, they got rid of the boats. Man. They got rid of the boats. Yeah, there used to be boats here that would actually take you across the water, but, like... I don't know. They got rid of a lot of it. They got rid of that boat. They've gotten rid of boats over here. You don't take boats anywhere now. You just take portals. Sucks, man. Sucks. Well, I guess while we're here, we could show you off Darnassus. The capital, well, spoiler alert, used to be capital of the Night Elves. Recently, with the Battle for Azeroth expansion, Sylvanas Windrunner completely burned down And it is no more, thanks to Sylvanas Windrunner and the Horde. Thanks, Horde. Of course, as usual, screwing things up for the rest of us. But you can still visit it, obviously. They're not going to have it in the game and then, like, completely remove it. But yes, it is. Used to be the... I wonder where do they live now? Have they gone into that? I haven't really caught up with Battle for Azeroth too much, but... But yes, this is the World Tree. It's a very, very tranquil area. It's one of my favorites. It's very just naturistic. There's like a little whisper like the night elf ghosts, the ancestors, walking around freely. Very nice music. Lovely water sounds. Trees. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. We love it. We love it. And yeah, you can set this as your all the main cities that I do show off, guys. They are, you know, you can use them for whatever. So you can use whatever main city you want. They all have the same thing. They all have auction houses. They all have banks. They all have this professions. It's just kind of personal preference or where you want to be located at when you use your main city for whatever you need. Now, I do want to kind of quest in Kalimdor because Eastern Kingdoms is where majority of people start out as. But I do want to go to Stormwind for a reason, and that is because Stormwind, out of all the capital cities, Stormwind is like the main capital, if that makes sense. Like, there's capitals, and then there's Stormwind. Stormwind is like where you're going to be spending a lot of your time. This is kind of like where a lot of things happen. Everything happens. It's kind of like the main hub. The main hub. There's main hubs, and then there's Stormwind, like I said. And right now, we are in the portal room. This is where you start out. Well, this isn't where... If you take a portal, you come to the portal room. There's portals to everywhere you want to go. There's the Pandaland, Shatar. So basically, these lead to all the other expansions, but we are too low level to go to any of those places, so we can't enter any of them. But it is a very cool-looking room, and this is one of the coolest things they've added in a long time, man. I gotta say. It looks awesome. I like the water elemental guardians, the atmosphere, the music of Stormwind, man. It just gets you pumped to be Alliance. You feel pumped. Go down to the wizard tower, and then you come out here to the mage quarters, the quarter of mages. There's the mage quarter, there's Cathedral Square, there's the Dwarven District, Stormwind Keep, and the Trade District. And I actually want to go see the Lion's Rest. I'm gonna use my mount for a little bit here just to travel a little bit quicker. But the Lion's Rest, this over here. When Cataclysm came out, it destroyed quite a bit of things. It destroyed part of the docks. It destroyed this pretty much entire area over here. It destroyed some of the structures, and they just recently went after. Took them like 10 years to go and fix it. Apparently, there's not a lot of money going through the Stormwind system, but I haven't really looked at it. This is, I believe, the burial site for Varian Wrynn, who was the old leader who died in Legion, fighting the Burning Legion. This is where he lays to rest. This is his burial, his monument, his grave. He will forever be known as king. But after he died, our new ruler is Anduin Wrynn. Instead, the lion, the young lion, I believe is what he goes by. The young lion. And, so I'm going to kind of use Stormwind as my main talking point when I'm talking about things. Now, every city has the things I'm about to talk about and go into, but I'm kind of using Stormwind as the base because this is where majority of people are going to be spending most of their time. But, so the Mage Quarter there's not a whole much there unless you use the portal room. It's pretty much the only time you go to the mage quarter. But throughout these districts, there's professional trainers. Now, the professions, I'm going to do this off the top of my head. There's inscription, which you make. Inscription's kind of gotten... I'm not going to go inscription because it kind of got busted over the years. It used to make glyphs. Glyphs have been removed. You don't even do those anymore. Now they just make... I don't know. They don't really make a whole lot. They kind of make just miscellaneous stuff that isn't really even needed for the game. I don't know if they've updated it since, but they've kind of over the years kind of screwed inscription up. But you use like herbs and ink to like make parchments and stuff. But that's inscription. There's nothing in this one here. There's alchemy, which obviously, well, first before we go alchemy, there's enchanting right here, right by the inscription. Enchanting, you enchant items, like it says. You put like extra stats, so you can go to this guy, or well, whoever, you can go to whoever, and you can put like extra stats on items, like your weapons and stuff like that. That's kind of what enchanting is, and you can sell that stuff on the auction house, and other people will buy it to enchant their weapons, so you get a little bit of gold from that way. But then there's alchemy in the mage quarter. Alchemy and herbalism. Herbalism is a gathering. There's two type of professions. There's crafting professions and there's gathering professions. Gathering professions, you go out in the real world and you actually like gather like plants and ore and stuff to make things with. And then crafting is, you know, you use that stuff to craft into items or armor or whatever. So herbalism training right here. If you want to go out and collect plants. And then right across from there is the alchemy trainer. This is, which I might do alchemy. I think I'm going to do alchemy and herbalism, I think is what we're going to go with on this guy. So I'll just do that right now while we're here. Yes. There we go. Herbalism and alchemy. And alchemy, as you probably already know, you make potions. So it doesn't really need any more explanation than that. You make potions. I'm going to go ahead and turn on our fine herbs. When you do get herbalism, you can get over here. You can go to tracking. You can track herbs on your map, and they'll appear as like little dots on your mini map, and you can go and loot them. But yeah, you make potions to give you a whole bunch of stuff. Right over here, I kind of skipped it. There's two main professions. You can only have two of the main professions, which we already have our two. But then there's side professions which don't take up a slot, and they're their own thing. You don't have to replace them or anything. There's cooking. Hey there. Shouldn't have to really say what cooking is. You basically just cook your stuff. And then there's fishing is another one over here. Your fishing trainer. Oh, it's a rare sewer beast. The rare sewer beast. It's just killed. I've been looking for that guy forever.
You need something?
And that's what we've already kind of experienced that. That's you basically fish up fish. Nothing else to say there. And then there's also blacksmithing. You can make armor, like heavy armor. There's leatherworking, which you make leather in like materials. There's tailoring. Tailoring, you make like cloth armor. And then there's skinning, which you skin leather off of like animals and stuff to make into leather, used for leather making. And then, so this is the main district. This is the trade district. Reason it's called the trade district is because that's where the auction house is and everything, aka trading stuff. If you come up here, here's the bank. Bank is where you store
Light be with you.
Basically anything that you don't, let's say you have like something that you don't want in your inventory, but you don't have space for. You don't have like room for, come over here and you place it in your bank. Like you don't want to keep it in your bag space, but you don't want to get rid of it. Boom, bank. And if you have a guild, they can have their own storage. We don't have a guild, but that's what the bank is. And the cross is one of the most important gold making things in the game. One of the most important things in the game for you to probably learn is the auction house. The auction house is not real money, but it's like it's player. It's like an economy for your server. It's everything on here is put up by other people. As you can see, the seller, it's an actual player's. Basically, if you get anything that you can sell, you can put it on here instead. And real player, it's real items, and real players buy things, and each server has a different type of economy and everything. So it's pretty cool. Some economies, like servers that don't have as many players, will have more expensive. Like their auction house will be more expensive because there's not as much competition. And then like super pack servers, like say Sargeras or something like that, or Illidan, they're not as expensive because there's a lot more people to compete with, and they're trying to out. You basically, it's like eBay but for World of Warcraft. Think about it like that. You're bidding and stuff, and yeah, you're trying to have your crap be bought instead of other people's, competing and stuff like that. And I don't think there's really anything else to show off. That's really kind of all I wanted to explain. I don't think there's any profession. Oh, well, there's one other minor secondary profession. There's archeology. Archeology is in the Stormwind Keep here, but I don't think you can get it until level 20. As soon as you hit level 20, though, you can learn it. And that's, you basically go around, dig sites, and you dig up, like, relics, and you can actually, like, get toys and stuff and mounts, which is really cool. And though it takes a long time to level it up, but it's a pretty cool profession, in my humble opinion. Now, I don't think there's any professions I left out. If I go to the Stormwind Guard, perhaps. Let's see. Profession trainer. Yeah, you can go to these guards here, and they'll show you things. Archaeology, blacksmithing, cooking, enchanting, engineering. Oh, engineering. Engineering is a cool little thing. You make, like, bombs and, like, cool little gadgets and stuff. That's always a cool one, but it's a little expensive to level up. Mining. Oh, mining, you use that to go out into the world. And you mine ore. It's kind of like herbalism, but for mining. And I think that's about it, guys. I think that's I'm gonna end it here for today. Next time we come back, we will actually, I don't know, I'm not quite sure where I want to quest yet. I'm not sure if I want to stay in Eastern Kingdoms or Kalimdor. I might stay in Eastern Kingdoms for a little bit. I'm not quite sure yet. We're gonna eventually go to every zone just for kind of show the layout and look, but as for leveling, I'm not quite sure what I want to do so far. But anyways, guys, I'm getting here. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Peace off.
Thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, leave a like, and make sure to share it around the internet and worldwide. You can check out my Patreon, links in the description and on the screen now. Don't forget to come by our Discord and say hello to everybody. And last but not least, make sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Peace off.